The new regime got the Las Vegas Raiders roster down to 53 from 80 today. Head coach Josh McDaniels and GM Dave Ziegler are here now, so the team will take on more of what their vision of a football team should be than John Gruden and Mike Mayock. And in the process, some guys will be on their way somewhere else. Of course, the core players remain. Tight end Darren Waller will soon join quarterback Derek Carr, edge rusher Max Crosby, and the rest of those core Raiders with an extension. But Raider Nation, the most loyal fan base in all of sports, will have to say goodbye to a few guys. There's a move or two I thought would go the other way, but no major surprises or head scratchers. Let's start with the guy I got twisted and thought was going to be here for a while. As a rookie, Trayvon Mullen looked like a promising player, but in the ensuing 2 years, he never lived up to that promise. Mullen is long on talent, but he's short on consistency and health. And instead of showing that talent to the new regime when they brought in new corners, he had surgery on his toe, which ultimately led to him being traded to the Arizona Cardinals for a conditional 7th round pick, which is essentially getting cut. Please tell me no one was surprised by this one. I know a lot of you wanted to see Alex Leatherwood at guard, but he was a horrible guard. He was just as bad at guard as he was at tackle, because the same thing that plagued him at tackle plagued him at guard. I understand that he only got 1 year, 1 offseason, but the new regime saw something and they absolutely could not trust him protecting Carr. Height, weight, speed, and agility are great for a prospect, but the main thing a prospect needs to make in the NFL besides availability is the ability to learn, and that's what Leatherwood lacks. Man, I just missed with Thayer Munford starting at right tackle. He actually had the job until he got hurt, but this one makes up for it. Isaiah Palomar is an undrafted free agent I picked to make the roster, and here we are. I'll take 50% over 0 any day. Palomar has a few things to work on, but he also has the ability to be a pretty good strong safety. I don't know if he'll ever reach his cousin Troy Palomalu's level, but the 6'4", 211-pounder has some coverage ability, and his height and length can bother tight ends. He just needs to develop. I'm also happy to find out that undrafted free agent linebacker Luke Masterson and corner Sam Webb made the team. Oh, and how can I forget about linebacker Darian Butler, also an undrafted rookie. I started to notice all 3 of them around the 2nd preseason game, and from there they just kept balling. It's refreshing to see guys truly earn it to get in the NFL. One thing about Webb is I knew he would make the team around the 3rd preseason game, but I thought he would take a Meek Roberts spot instead of Mullins. There might have been a thing or two that I didn't quite see coming, but nothing shocked or surprised me. And what's more, I don't have a problem with the 53-man roster. I'm ready to go battle anyone with it. But one thing this roster tells me about Ziegler and McDaniels that I love is that you're either a useful part of this roster or you're not on it. Money doesn't make decisions around here. Every roster decision is a football decision. Ain't no mistakes allowed. We're trying to win a Super Bowl here. In Ziegler and McDaniels I trust. I can't wait till week 1. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.